I just got done walking into the Walmart. And I was just in there messing around, looking at some stuff. even even things like some children's toys and stuff. Um, I used to collect action figures, but I haven't looked at the ones that are inside Walmart. So I don't know what's available. I've got a few figures, action figures at the house. But I'm not one of those fanatics where they collect hundreds and thousands of action figures. Okay, I had to unlock my bike lock on the CAD 10. And just a few minutes ago, I ran into a shopping cart when I was going towards Dick's Sporting Goods, and there's a little bit of damage to the bar tape. So there are a few scrapes on the bar tape, and luckily there wasn't any further damage to any other of the parts, like the fork or the frame or the wheels. And the only part that hit the cart, it's one of these carts that's similar to the one in front of me right now, but it's a little smaller. But like I said, I ran into it. I wasn't really focused on my braking, because I'm still getting used to these road bikes. I had my hands on top of the bar like this, and since I'm more of a mountain biker, I'm used to the brake lever being on the horizontal part of the handlebar. So when I try to brake, I try to reach with my fingers, thinking there were some brake levers on the top of the on the horizontal part of the handlebar. And before I knew it, it was too late, and I ran into into one of the shopping carts. It wasn't a Walmart shopping cart. It was It was probably a Dick's Sporting Goods shopping cart, since it was in the parking area where you park when you go to Dick's Sporting Goods. So all in all, you know, I'm not too depressed about hitting a shopping cart, since I showed you all the damage that it did was to have these tears on the bar tape. I'll show it to you again. So as you can see, there are a few scrapes on the drop where I hit a shopping cart with my handlebars. And like I said, the only damage was those tears on the bar tape, and nothing else. There are no scratches, no dents, no gouges on the frame, or the fork, or any other part of the bike. So I'm just about ready to head on back to the house. And
I want to be arrested for walking. Like a baby in this guy.
they have these soda vending machines outside, and it doesn't have the prices on here, but they're for 12-ounce cans. And they also have the Pepsi. So both Coke products and Pepsi products are available. And I guess it's $1.25 for these sodas, because that's the price that it shows on these on the Pepsi vending machine. But there's no price on the Coke products vending machine. But anyway, let's get on the bike. There's the Old Navy. And the Dick's Sporting Goods store that I went to before I went to Walmart. Check out this off-road vehicle right here. This thing is jacked up. And it's running on 33s. And it's got the Tweety Bird headrest covers. But anyway, I'll show you the cart that I ran into earlier. And this is the very particular cart that I ran into, because I know it's the same one because it's at the same spot, and it has the cigarette box that I saw earlier on this cart, so it hasn't moved since I left it. And again, I just ran into it, and again, let me just repeat, the only damage that occurred was this tear, are these tears on the bar tape. And so that's all the damage that occurred, and there are no scratches on the forks or the frame or the wheels, and it was only the tears on the bar tape. And the reason why I ran into it is because, like I mentioned earlier, I'm more of a mountain biker, and the brakes are on the horizontal bar. On the vintage bikes, they actually had levers on the horizontal bar where you could just reach, and it's connected to the brakes. But on the newer models, the only way you can brake is through these levers on the front. So, you know, I've been on a road bike where the brakes are on the front,